Chanel does not get nearly the credit that they should as an artistry brand. And you're looking at an artifact from 1995 that I found in my mother's attic in one of my old pro kits. Let's take a look. The mid-90s were big for Chanel. Hello, Vamp. We'll get back to that later. But they followed up with Les Regards de Chanel, a triple vanity for your eyes with a mascara, a liner, and a shadow. This shade is Smoke. And if you're wondering why it's in this funny little package, that's because this is a tester. That's what we did sometimes in the 90s when we didn't want all the bulk of the packaging in our kits. We would take the testers, they were thinner, smaller. We could even put them and glue them into cardboard before you guys had Z palettes. We were making it happen. But let's take a look at what this looks like all these years later. Mascara, liner, shadow. Oh my gosh, this takes me back to my childhood as a baby. Okay, let's look at the shadow first. I mean, come on. Let's do the math. How many years has this been? 1995, almost 2025. That's 30 years, everyone. And that shadow still goes on like a smoke show. Okay, next up, we're gonna look at the liner. Add a little bit of water. Come right in. Clearly, I love this. Like the day it was made. I mean, and the beautiful thing about this was that you could flirt it and brush it out, and you could layer those. Creamy and smooth. Yes, Chanel. My, oh my, girl, how I missed you. Show you. Okay, can we have a moment? I mean, I think we've got to try it on, right? All right, let's do it. All right, let's do it. You know the drill. This is expired makeup. Don't try this at home, but please bring it back, Chanel. Okay, we're gonna start with liner first. I mean, 30 years. And the beauty of this was that you could get it to look as much like a liquid liner as you wanted, or you could apply it as more of a paste or more of a slightly dry liner. So this was a staple backstage for all the shows for New York Fashion Week. Now, we didn't usually dip them in the shot glass that you guys are seeing. We had little spray bottles, so we would spray our brushes, we'd spray the mascara wands, but even the liner, you can see how I'm able to just smoke it out and get whatever I want from it. A little more water, it was more of a liquid liner. A little less water, it was more of a paste or a cream. This is the brush that came with the triple vanity, designed after the original Cake Mascara's inspiration. But of course, because we were pros, we were always using the disposable mascara wands on clients because you never wanted to double dip. So we would squirt, squirt, squirt a little bit of water. Look, and it gets, same was true with this one. Too much water and you'd get a really thin formula. A little less water and you'd get a thicker formula. It's buildable. It's gonna give you a pretty ladylike lash. And then you just brush on through it, top to bottom, until you got exactly what you were looking for. One of the prettiest mascaras of its day. Our last foray, if you wanted a little bit more of a subtle smoky, not bad, Chanel. Also in my kit, beautiful brushes. All right, let's take a little glance at this shadow again. Chanel was always known for luxurious black, blendable, smooth shadows. My eyelids may have changed, but the Chanel shadow has not. I mean, it's incredible. Blends like the day it was made. A moment for the brush, please. All these years later, I still use Chanel mascara to this day, but this whole compact has really taken me back. And if you think it's all I have in my 90s kit, just you wait. Follow me, because we've got 2 more Pro palettes by Chanel 90s coming up next.